Alright, welcome.
We're back playing more Luigi's Mansion 3 after taking a break for a while, I guess. A couple days, I guess. Already laughing. Or you saw something?
No, my YouTube thing is like relatively pristine because I don't really watch I don't really watch that much stuff on my like author YouTube thing.
Right.
But it's recommending me the trailer for a new Pokemon game because I use this to watch our streams.
Oh, like Pokemon Stadium.
Yeah, because I was playing Pokemon Stadium for like hours, so it's like, oh, you like watching someone be really bad at Pokemon Stadium for hours? Maybe you'd like to.
Right. Gotta enable the co-op.
It's kind of quiet.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
I like my volume. Can I turn it up?
Sure, turn it up. Blast it.
Pump it
It won't affect the stream audio, will it?
up. Not unless it's like loud enough to like echo into the speaker.
Okay.
Let me turn off top chat. Live chat. All man, bear, pigs allowed. Ah, there we go. It's the best kind of co-op. You can just like
Hang out together.
I could just do this and leave you to thumbs up. Yeah, you good luck.
Flash me.
Wow.
That's not appropriate.
Hey, pick up the money.
You pick up the money.
I'm
Huh?
busy shooting bitches. Blam.
Shooting.
X. Fun fact, Cleopatra had such red hair, or like I guess orange hair. Really. Oh, it's filling up with sand so that we could like get out of here. So we should stop sucking up the sand.
I'm noting it, but I don't know if that also makes it disappear. I thought that would be like make it, you know. Oh hey, there's a gem in there.
Gem in where?
I thought I saw it flashing in the mouth, but I guess not. So now it's gone. Oh, I missed.
Why can't we kill the snake?
Because you don't step on snake.
I think it's pronounced snack.
It said snake.
Gotta fully commit to the Rocky Wucky grammar.
Aha.
Uh, I think blowing was actually pushing it. This is really cool. I feel like I'm in a tech demo. Remember NVIDIA was like, oh my god, the next generation of games is going to have real-time fracture. And it was like, it would do like an equation when you were,
Just there.
like when you would break something, it would do an equation to like calculate like where it should break. So there was no preset thing, so it'd be like rendering where it would. Oh, there's arrows. Yeah. It would blow
Maybe
the
you
arrows.
can go first.
Oh, 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 oh.
Oh, jeez. And it shoots me back a million miles.
Okay, we're all good. Hey, now. I'm sorry. That's my fault. Hey, I was expecting Infernal. Best game ever. A little disappointing. Yeah, okay, so I would play Infernal. Please save me from the bat. I'm too retarded to.
Trying.
This is. There we go. I would play Infernal. Unfortunately, it only works on Trisha's computer. And so how the room is like sort of set up, we would have to move. Well, I could play off of her computer, but there's no place for me to put my arm.
Because
and
I don't have my desk yet.
Yeah.
We ordered it, but it's like, you know, we gotta wait till it's time to pick it up, and then we gotta arrange it in the room.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So we're gonna wait until we have a desk for me to put my arm, because putting the mouse in my lap is gonna be like, yeah.
Yeah, it's not going.
Instant arthritis. So.
I don't know. I've been doing it for like the past 3 months.
Wow. So, anyway, we have for you instead. We have top 10 anime betrayals.
That's right. Now, when we do eventually play Infernal again,
Yeah.
we'll do you a solid and we'll finish the game.
Yeah.
Completely.
In one sitting. I don't know how long it is. I've never beaten it. As far as I've ever gotten is basically what you guys saw, I think. I think I beat the puzzle with the girl. No. I think I did the level after that too, actually. I remember there's some cutscene that I thought was really funny where like they zoom in super far on her like ass.
I found a toilet.
Like the oh, because you found the toilet, the roll is like the mummies, and yeah.
Ah, God.
You punch it? Do we have to like get a corner of the
I was not blowing.
No, I was thinking, what if we did that?
Hurts my soul, even if it doesn't hurt my physical.
Alright, I got it. Where is he? Did you get the camera over here? Alright. Yeah.
Oh, that's fun.
You voted for Pokemon Stadium? Fair enough.
Oh, how far did you get last night?
I beat Brock,
You beat Brock. Congrats.
which is to say, you know, it was incredibly easy. I just used the same move over. I think it was just Hydro Pump like 10 times. And that was the whole challenge. Are we supposed to run away from the boulder thing?
That is typically what you do. Oh, it went right back up. Okay, I thought it was gonna go around.
It did.
No, I mean around and around.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, what are you doing?
The coin. The coin! No! Ah. Why did you do this? I'll just hang out with chat. Chat doesn't crush me with boulders.
You're Luigi. What do you care? You're the equivalent of Tails in Sonic 2. I'm supposed to find or am I supposed to wait for the sand to build up and then go on top of this? That might be it.
So can't you, like, kill the snakes? Oh, yeah. Money making over here.
Ow!
Oh man, I killed him a second too late.
I'm trying to get on top of this thing.
Oh, is that what you're trying to do?
Sand not form good.
Can you blow it?
I am blowing it. Somebody else is sucking it up.
Wow. I wouldn't know anything about that. This is very cool. It really does feel like I'm in a tech demo. Or we're in a tech demo.
See, I did it good. Yep. All good things. All positives from here.
Oh,
Oh my.
plunger? Yeah, we could stop them? I don't know. Oh, do we have to get up onto those platforms and, like, touch them?
I don't know.
Okay, we have to do the jump thing. So, you know, you wanna get up on the other one? No, not that. Not do that. You just killed us. You just cleared away the sand that I was gonna walk on. Stop. Just go to the other one. Okay. So you have to make a ramp to skip. You have to make a ramp to walk up where the snakes are, and then you have to do the jump thing once you're on top.
Okay. I think I understand.
Yes, ancient Egyptian laser beams. Correct. It is well known that the ancient Egyptians had laser beams. I was just saying before, I like lost my train of thought, but now we have to kill these guys again. But there's snakes.
There's always snakes. They respawn.
No, they don't. No, they don't. Kill them all.
And you said that there were still snakes in the second phase.
Those, the metal snakes.
Oh.
Good luck. We're not gonna be able to. I don't know. I don't want to do it. I want to do it without snakes attacking me. But yeah, that's what you have to do. You have to make a thing to walk up to the things. But yeah, I was saying before, apparently Cleopatra had such... Oh wow, it's like on your neck.
Oh, yeah. Something that counted.
okay, except the ceiling's a little off kilter there. Yeah, apparently her hair was so red that it, like, was measurable in the, like, trade in the Mediterranean, because
Oh, damn.
only we cleared out the snakes first.
Only my boyfriend wanted to help me with the boss fight instead of complaining.
Yeah, if only.
Solved the puzzle all by myself.
Yeah.
Because he was like, I can't do it, I'm a little fucking bitch.
You cleared away the sand while I was trying to climb up, and then you started the fight before we could clear up a room of snakes. You have made your bed. Now poop in it.
What?
Yes, I'm pretty sure that's how that saying goes. Anyway, yeah, her hair was so red that everyone wanted to buy hair dye so they could have red hair. In the
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Alright, now give me a prize. Oh yeah.
I always thought it was kind of cool. In Age of Mythology, they have these like crocodiles that have like magnifying glasses on their back, and they shoot like sunbeams, essentially ancient Egyptian laser artillery. And I always thought that was kind of clever. Then they did the same thing in Warhammer for the Lizardmen.
Hey.
Now, is there some kind of like effect that the rolling around is supposed to do? Like, can you get it to do something? You'd think you could suck that up because it's gold.
Yeah, right? Man, this thing is really magnetic, huh? Doesn't it have like an Xbox to it? No, it's not. Not in the No, it's just
Wow.
hey. You don't want to come back? All sick of
Picking up
Luigi's
gold.
Mansion again?
Picking up gold is boring. I'll wait until there's something to fight. Okay, I'm curious. Although, if I do that, it'll like progress. So. Is there anything we could use the sand for? We fill up the pit in the middle with sand and then make it good.
Wow.
What hit me? The sea.
I don't know. Oh, there's a gold bar. Imagine actually having to. This would be like the most miserable. I would rather just all this sand in your like lungs.
Oh, it's a puzzle. Well. Let's see. this out.
Oh, wait. Are we just supposed to get... Is that like a... Is this a weight thing? Like, guess your weight, and then, like, the fattest thing is the big fat elephant? So we're supposed to just put tons and tons of sand in the middle so that it's heavy enough?
What?
I think that's what it is. I stake my reputation as a pro Infernal player. I think you should just go to the other side and start blowing.
Alright, let me put all the heavy gold things in the middle.
Ah, look at that. This is why you're the brains of this operation.
Come on, turn, you bastard. He doesn't turn. Oh no, they're blowing out.
Another game that's historically accurate is Age of Empires 2. Everyone knows that in medieval times people used
Stop
Cobra
blowing.
cars.
You're blowing the gold things out. Oh god.
Am I?
Stop.
No.
Yeah, they're falling out.
Well, if you just made the other side bigger, you wouldn't have this problem.
Now all of them are falling out. Stop it. Just stop for 2 seconds so I can put it back on the pile.
We need more sand.
Literal child.
Why don't you just flash the thing if you think that's enough?
I didn't say it was enough. I said that the things are falling out.
How did I get hit?
Because you deserve it. Alright, I'm leaving.
Okay. Why don't you blow on the other side so that we get sand? And then the stuff can't fall out.
I
Because it'd be sand. More sand. You think Age of Empires 2 is that? Why? What?
fuck your sand pile.
Well, what do you think the answer to the puzzle is then?
I don't care. I'm gonna go do something else. I don't want you blowing sand around the city.
Okay.
Ugh.
The Cobra cars, I think they shot machine guns, right? Like the same projectile as the Conquistador. But yeah, I remember I was thinking about that game the other day, and it's kind of interesting because in a way, like they have a ton of cultures, but there's only a few of the cultures really make sense to actually progress to the medieval age. You know, there's like because there's like, you know, England and Germany and stuff, like they got plate armor, but like when you're playing as Aztecs, I think you can still research stuff like plate armor and interlocking plates and stuff. And then you kind of share the models with what is essentially just European units, right? Like everybody has man-at-arms and stuff. But like if you think about like Aztecs, they never got to that, even the level of like a man-at-arms, like technology-wise.
Fucking goddammit. Why did he keep on changing direction when I wasn't moving it?
And it's kind of... It's kind of cool in a way, like to imagine what like an Aztec knight might have looked like. I guess if they were left alone for like another, I don't know, 2,000 years. I don't know how long it would have taken them to get to that level of technology.
Where? I'm going dark. Ugh. remember my shapes.
Circle goes in circle hole.
Right.
Go that to civilization, Adam? I mean, reaching nuclear bombs with ancient tribes seems like a bit of a stretch. Oh, like you drop missiles on, Yeah, that's, Age of Empires you only get, like, you get to a point of advancement that's, like, still within the realms of, like, possibility. Like, you could have medieval knights coming into contact with, like, tribesmen or whatever. But when you get to, like, Age of... I don't know, what's... Rise of Nations or something? Where you can have, like, missile silos firing missiles at, like, tribes and shit. Like, in Age of Empires, it's not that bad. When you, like, if you come across someone in the Archaic Age, it's like, you're gonna win, but it doesn't look ridiculous. Whereas if you're, like, if you can go past the Medieval Age through to, like, you know, M16s, and then you're, like, deploying Marines, all of a sudden it's like, oh, man. You feel like, in, like, Little League, when they're like, alright, let's call the game now, there's no chance.
Gotta put upside down triangle in the hole.
You got the couch all to yourself. You want to climb under the? You want to climb under the table? Okay.
Ah, I live in a. It's a good thing I remember kindergarten.
Yeah. An important lesson.
Stay in school.
There's an Attack of the Clones quote that fits with this level. Oh, I hate sand. It's coarse and gets into everything.
Not like you at all. 10 out of 10 romantic line right there.
Is that actually how that ends?
Yes. That's why everyone made fun of it. It's just like terrible romance writing.
In Total War Warhammer, when you tell Malekith to move, he's like he's a guy that was like burned and has to wear armor and whatever. So I guess people make the comparison with him and Darth Vader. When you click for him to move, he says different stuff. But one of the three things he says is, "I hate the snow." It's like, oh, Prince.
It's not you, I suppose. Like, I want to be in on the conversation. It's so cute.
Too bad we don't have the camera set up. Well, you know what? The room is...
Hey, fantastic news. Stunning news, ladies and gentlemen.
What?
I'm getting...
A desk?
Well, I'm getting a 1080p camera finally.
Oh,
Everyone's
that's right.
bullying has finally gotten to me. Where did I put this? They gotta want me to put this somewhere.
Maybe I should have recorded a story today. I'll do it tomorrow. I couldn't think of a good one. The story I kept on thinking about was another tale from the crypt. Tale from the right there on the left.
I see.
Oh.
Oh.
Bang ball. So
How did that miss? It auto locks, so how did it miss? I want my money back.
You're just that bad.
Shut the fuck up. Look,
Yeah.
that's just an auto lock.
Yep.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
There we go. Extra gold?
You know the whole thing where it's like, even a broken clock is right 2 times a day?
Even a working clock is wrong bitches fuck around. He's dropping so much gold, it's fantastic. Look at it. We're gonna unravel them and it's just gonna all be gold.
I just thought they could stretch something further. Oh, did you get him? Oh, you can just do the,
Yeah. Knew it. Welcome to the slam. Come on and jam, right? Go bar.
I gotta rewatch those old Star Wars movies. Because, you know...
Prequels?
Yeah. Because I don't remember them very well at all, and everybody's always referencing them. Well, I don't know. I thought there
were some good ideas in there, I'll say that much.
Yeah, I like the whole droids thing. I thought that was a really cool concept. And then it was like, how come those are the bad guys? That's so much cooler than the good guys. Why do we have these like
They had
dumbass...
a couple cool villains and neat ideas.
Dude, the guy who played Jar Jar Binks, or like did the voice, he made some fucking video that was like, you know, viral. It was like promoted by YouTube, and it was like, oh man, people really hated the shit out of me because I was Jar Jar Binks, and I was like, oh, that sucks, man, you know, whatever. Like,
yeah, right.
I don't remember hating Jar Jar Binks any more than I didn't like Yoda or like fucking like Big Bird or anything, like, you know.
Yeah, it's like...
I got mad about like all the kid stuff. Like I hated all that shit when I was little. I was a very grumpy kid. I wanted everything to be serious and for adults.
As most kids do.
Yeah. But then he was like, and really, the real reason that they had a problem with Jar Jar Binks is because they're racist. I was like, what? The fuck? You don't think that... You don't think that when the director was like, please be as annoying as possible, and then you did, that someone was going to be like...
Oh, it's the ball. The ball is...
I could have sworn I had like point blank in the flashlight. I honestly, until that guy made that video, I had no idea who the fuck Jar Jar Binks' actor was, and I didn't care. I didn't even think about it. As a kid, you just think, yeah, it's just that alien. He's just doing it, you know. What the fuck?
Who would be thinking, like, the guy doing this voice is black chick, right?
After he said it, I was thinking like, oh, maybe like, maybe it's like supposed to be, like, I don't know,
Like a racist depiction of a black person.
maybe Jamaican or something.
Maybe?
I don't know. Is there any culture that goes Misa though?
No, I feel like they were trying to, like, make it unique in some way. But what they took as inspiration for it, I have no idea.
I mean, they swim. I don't really...
I guess he does kind of have, like, a massa voice, right?
I don't know.
Yeah, he
Misa.
Misa fill you with lots of holes.
Misa put a gun in Gungan. Yeah, there was a guy at my comic book shop who wanted to run a Star Wars campaign, and I was like, yeah, sure, whatever, man, I'll play in your Star Wars campaign. And then he sent me the PDFs for the rulebooks, and I started like fucking around with like making a character, and I was like, wait a second, dude, like, is this right? Like, can I do this? Because like the rules were like, if you, there was no cap on like how high, it was a 4th edition based system, and there was no cap on how high your attributes could go. So you could, if you did point by, there was no limit, like you could just point by up to 20, and then you could be a Gungan that gets 2 to their dexterity, so then you could have 22 dexterity, and then there was a bunch of features later that would increase your, dexterity, or your other, any attribute. And so I was just like, wait a second, can I start the game with a 22 dexterity Gungan and then pick a class that gives me a bonus, I think? And then I could be at like 23 dexterity at level 1. And then they had like, the class that I picked, I believe their starting benefit was if you scored a crit, it was like a, it was supposed to be like a Han Solo class.
I don't think it has to do with the weight. Because, like, the weight hasn't changed at all. It still says, like, one particular animal.
Okay, so maybe suck everything up, and then figure out which one of these, like, boxes has a crocodile on it. Let's see if that's what you're supposed to do. But yeah, so it's like, if you scored a crit, you could attack again, and then, you know, theoretically, if you scored another crit, you could attack again. And then there was like, I think I'd have to level up for some of them, but there was like feats and things that would like increase your, or no, I think it was just like as you leveled up that class, you could crit at like 17 or something. So you had like a 15% chance of, you know, critting, and then you have like 6 attacks. So all of a sudden, you know, you fucking, Misa put the gun in Gungan, like, and there was like, some wonky rule with dual wielding where it gave you like more than just 1 extra attack.
Maybe, do you think that in the other rooms there are other statues that we gotta like bring over here or something?
I don't know. Can you like make the snakes like change direction by going like this? Can we, what if we clear all the sand off of the platform? Do we make it as light as possible? So just keep sucking up the sand? Oh. Okay, so there's nothing on it. Still fine.
Yeah, it didn't make a difference. So clearly, we are wrong. There's nothing under the sand piles, right?
And your theory was that putting these things on the thing should do something? So let's test that then. Oh.
Okay. So there's another statue somewhere, I think.
Or is that too heavy?
Or is it...
Okay.
Oh, alright.
So each one of these things has a weight. Why don't you stand on it?
Can I stand on it?
take
one off.
a stand on it. So you have a weight of 2. Wait, if each one has a weight of 2, then how do we get a half a weight?
What is 2 on the weight?
That should be lion. Yeah. So how do we get half a weight? Because you have a weight of 2.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's a pot?
It's worth a shot.
Suck up the pot, though.
Oh, there it goes. It's on. There you go.
Ooh, okay. Nice.
So you're the brains of this operation.
Okay.
Oh, we have to get a
What do we get?
so we have to take off 1 big weight. It's a gazelle, not a llama. I don't know why. And then go stand on it.
Okay.
Oh, no, that's gonna be a rhino. Fuck. Oh, it's too heavy. Alright, get off. Oh, take the pot off.
And then if you can suck the pot off, but it won't let you suck it off. So then just like push it with my body.
Stand on it, stand on it. Oh, okay. Alright, get on it. That should be enough.
Oh yes. Oh yeah. As usual.
Was it a module of its own set of rules for 4th edition? Yeah. Yeah, it was its own book as though it was its own rules, right? It was like a PDF, but reading the rules over, I was like, no, this is all 4th edition. Like, and then I think the guy, and then I like mentioned that, I was like, oh, is this like a D&D thing? Or it looks, he's like, yeah, it's just like 4th. I don't remember 4th being that breakable though. I didn't really make. I mean, it made a bunch of characters, but I never like power gamed them. I was playing as a DM all the time. It's just like so many people didn't know how to play, so I was always kind of making those characters for them. Yeah, I don't remember 4th edition being that bustable. I remember the feats being like interesting and there being so many feats, but all the feats, how the rules were, all the feats were not supposed to stack. Oh man, it does just pop out of nowhere to get whomped. His hand came up from the sand like, no.
Oh man, it's kind of neat. You can see them like making imprints in the sand as they're going up to it.
This is cool. So a whole level basically just built around this sand mechanic. So cool. Whoever like made this or worked on the sand mechanic, I bet they show their family this level and they're like, oh, this is how I did this and that. And this is very cool. Very technically impressive. That being said, I don't like this level.
It's good being honest.
Yeah. It's very cool and like I like how the sand works and stuff, but that's I don't like it. No fun.
Alrighty. So we just gotta wait till this is all the way on the top, I guess?
I don't know.
I don't know, yeah.
I'm not a sand scientist, nor do I play one on TV.
Alright, it's filled up the whole room, so I'd assume that we're supposed to go up. Oh, actually, no, it brought us up to the level with a different door.
This is true. Although we could try and get through that hole. Flash him.
Which is the best.
Oh wait, I thought Yoshi was the best. Misa put a gun in Gungan. That would have been really fun to play. No one else.
Ah. Oh my.
No one else wanted to play in the campaign, so he didn't do it. He couldn't get it. He didn't get enough players, but it would have been cool. Hey, pick up the mic.
I'm trying!
No, you're not.
Fuck you! I'll beat you up.
You just like left without picking up the money last time. Don't worry about the money. You were ready.
What?
Ah. How did I die?
There's a spell.
Well, let me shoot
Can't
this.
set up the spider web?
We. Oh, I set fire to this. Yeah. That's why I'm the brains of this operation.
Hey, who's that handsome looking fella?
Oh. Huh?
This game's adorable. Oh, boss time. Or not. I think she likes me.
I said it in the other stream, and I'll say it again. Nintendo, please hire new playtesters. The old ones got used to your bullshit. I guess if you've been working at Nintendo long enough, you're just like, yeah, I guess that's, you know. They didn't listen to me last time, they're not gonna listen to me now. I thought it was so funny. Paradox came out with a game that, in all indicators, is like a real steaming pile of shit. Although my friend John is like hopeful it'll be good, because most Paradox games come out and they're bad apparently, and then they age like fine wine over time with the support team. I don't know how true that is, but before the game came out, they fired all their playtesters.
Oh man.
And then the playtesters were like, yeah, we told them about all these problems, and they didn't want to listen to us, so they fired us. And then they...
That's not good.
And then they put the game out for people to... oh, she's a Sphinx, that's cool. That's a cool boss battle.
Yeah.
try to flash the big snakes with a charge-up flash.
Wiped your face off. Ah. It's too late for the jump.
This is very cool. It feels very mummy.
Yeah, right?
Oh, is it that simple? Oh, flash them after they miss. Did I die? Real Mario logic. Touch the enemy. Imagine being so powerful that someone could touch you and then you would just die. Oh, you can suck them up after they get stunned. They're made out of the same. Oh, so you got smaller.
Yeah. Your face so low is getting... Ah!
Oh, she freezes in the Egyptian pose.
That was perfect. Get it. Get it. Get it. It's like a sweet dove.
You a baker's daughter? Because you've got some sweet dough.
Got him. Ah, nice. You punched me in the face.
Punched you in everything. Snacks? Can you just suck her entire existence away? Yeah. Looks like
Oh,
she's
God,
next.
that's not gonna work. Oh, I
Why
hate
don't you look around for some?
I think that would be helpful if she wasn't completely focused on me.
I will draw aggro. Also me. Oh, how are you supposed to avoid that?
You don't have aggro.
I feel like I was saying something, I don't know what it was.
Oh, he's so cute. He just likes being with people.
Yeah.
Doesn't even have to be doing anything. It's
Once we
just-
get the room a little bit less horrendous looking.
where you can do camera time.
Yeah. Maybe once you have your...
Right, sweet new desk.
Yeah.
We can definitely do that.
Tidy up the room a little bit. That'd be nice. Because I know when I watch streams, they're like having the camera on, like, just makes it easier to like, because sometimes you'll like type something and then like you don't know if they have like, if you're typing too much stuff or whatever, 'cause then you don't know if like the person's like ready or not. Well, I don't know if there is such a thing as typing too much. Now that I'm like actually streaming. I should have sucked.
Oh, I feel
What about these pillars? Can we like stand by them to get some kind of protection when she does the launch?
I don't know.
But it could provide help. Oh, so just touching the head. Very, very dumb, like Nintendo logic. Yeah, they should put that into the calculation when they do the screw attack battles.
Mario feels everything right under one set. That
It's
must
like,
mean
well-
he weighs 2,000 pounds.
They stop existing. That means he has to be de-atomatizing atomizing what he comes into contact with. That means he must be falling faster than terminal velocity. They should do the logic of like, well, if you touch a Koopa, if Mario touches a Koopa, he instantly dies. That means that all of the Koopas in Bowser's army have Avada Kedavra skin. Actually, it's much harder to get the tub. The vacuum that it seems. I'm gonna go get you some help. Stay alive. This feels very like Indiana Jonesy.
Look, health.
That will help.
I need a dodge roll. No Mario game is not complete without a dodge roll.
There needs to be some kind of quick movement button in a lot of stuff. I kind of want to try out Kingdom Hearts 3. Because that was pretty fun when we played it in the early access thing. In downtown Disney. Man, it is rough. It is rough trying to promote treading water on like mines.
Yeah, because everyone is like really hating Disney right now. And I don't blame them. Or well, the Disney company. Not Disney. Ah, fuck me. I need help.
I just got used to it. Can you jump that, maybe? Because
I'm trying to jump.
because you can reduce its size. You can reduce its size by like sucking it up. But yeah, like I like posted about treading water, and they're like, "Fuck you!" Like someone just literally said.
Disney cook.
Someone literally said "fuck you," and I was like, oh. They said no offense, but fuck you.
What does that mean?
How do you?
How do you not take offense to that?
No offense, but fuck you. Alright. I was like, God.
Yeah.
I was like, it's like fuck pedo land, etc. And like I get it. When we went,
yeah, I get it.
yeah, when we went to Orlando with family, we didn't go to Disney because it just felt weird. To like, see all those like boardroom things, all the like the leaked boardroom footage where they're just like saying crazy shit. And then to go to the park and, you know, they're getting rid of Splash Mountain and stuff in the name of whatever, being progressive or some shit.
There's so many fun rides that both of us enjoyed that are just not there anymore because some reason or another.
What ride did they get rid of that you liked?
What? There's a... What? Besides Splash Mountain, you mean?
Oh yeah, besides Splash Mountain.
The rock and roller coaster they're getting rid of.
It's still there now, though.
Yeah,
But they will get rid of it, I think.
Yeah.
They haven't announced it, but they got rid of it in California. They replaced it with Guardians of the Galaxy, but they built a Guardians of the Galaxy ride in Orlando. So I think they're not going to get rid of the rock and roller coaster. They might do something else with it, but then like Teresa was like, yeah, it's just like the rock and roller coaster. And it's like, yes, because they rebuilt the rock and roller coaster, called it Guardians of the Galaxy in California. They probably copy pasted the design for Orlando, which is which is a relief, honestly, because now they're not going to get rid of Rock and Roller Coaster. Who knows? They might be like, it's the Jonas Brothers Rock and Roller Coaster.
Yeah. I think I heard they were getting rid of or rebranding Tower of Terror as well.
I said that, yeah. They did that in it's like the Avengers Tower in California or something, but
It's so fucking weird.
I kind of expect them to, because they have more space in Orlando, it makes a lot more sense to just build new attractions. But
Of course.
But anyway, yeah, like Disney's like super into like, you know, grooming kids to like whatever. So it's like I get it, but also Walt Disney was like a really impressive person who had all these like,
Hey, he was a good man.
yeah, he was a good man who had all these impressive ideals that like it really like so Magic Kingdom is like the basic park, and they have a whole section called Tomorrowland, and the whole concept of naming a park Tomorrowland I find pleasant, because he didn't look at the future as this dystopian hellhole. He looked at it like it was a good thing, like these are all the improvements we're working on as a species, where like, oh cool, some Zatannas over here.
Yeah, right.
And so yeah, Tomorrowland was all like real positive. There's all this optimism. Like you went to the park and then like you go through was it Main Street USA, like this big America section, and it's like everyone's happy and positive, and it's like, yeah, this is the country you live in, this is the coolest, this is where you enter, where you leave, the main part of the park. Main Street is cool. And then you go to like you know, Tomorrowland, and they have what would you do with that?
I stopped it for you with my body.
That's why I'm the brawn of this operation. Maybe we need muscle.
Hey!
What's going on over?
It's fakey jakey.
Yeah. Oh man.
How do I open this part? Is the question.
Oh, what happened with the Disney company? So yeah, it's just like, I guess like what I saw. I know there's a lot of stuff, but it's like
There's a lot of controversies.
the different movies and stuff. Like they've essentially said they want to push like different like left
They wanna push
ideologies and
politics
stuff.
in the
Yeah.
films.
And like that whole ideology, I've had a lot of experience with it in school, and I can tell you it is bad.
It's a very evil idea.
It's very bad. Like like I just remember what it was like to just have people like. That's cute.
No, they don't get along.
Yeah, I just remember what it was like to have people just like not like me because I'm white.
Right. And there's still people who don't like us because we're white.
Yeah. But just being around it every day is like,
Yeah.
I'm very
It's a bit much.
I don't know what you call it, rebellious or like resilient or whatever, but man, it's a lot of stress to just have people hate the shit out of you every day. And like, you have to be ready. Anytime you say something, you gotta kind of be mentally ready for someone to say, of course you'd say that because you're white. And then have everyone laugh at you because like your opinion is not valid because you're white. Like that's just like the environment that you're in every single day. And it's like, it's very stressful. And like, yeah, it's just like, and like when you say, oh yeah, my family does this or my family does that, like people will be like, oh, of course, because you're privileged and you don't have a broken family. Like, oh, like if you mention that you have a mom and dad, it's like, you know, people are kind of like yeah, it's just like people like say shit sometimes where it's like, I don't know, like I'll say, you know, something about like,
Ellie.
it's like weird. Like I'll say like. I'll say like, oh yeah, it used to drive me crazy. My dad used to do this or whatever. Or it used to drive my mom crazy. And then someone will like, I don't know, they'll put on this like weird face where they're like super sympathetic. It's like, oh, that must have been hard. And I was like, what? What do you mean? Like, it was fine. It's just like I don't know. They're like, huh. Like they kind of want it to be like this big tragic thing instead of just like someone just being upset. I know maybe I'm not like explaining it correctly, but yeah. No, it's not that super pleasant. Who knew? Just suck up the sword target and everything will be fantastic. But yeah, there's just like...
It's my gold coin hidden right underneath the... Oh, I see.
Yeah, it was not a pleasant time. There's a lot of like weird shit you come into contact with.
Yeah. People get a little bit too obsessed with being
The
fake virtuous.
oh yeah. I've told that story where like
this is my moment. I get to be a hero.
oh yeah. Oh yeah. I was like, oh, I messed something up. I was like, oh, I'm dumb. I was like, oh, I'm dumb. It's like this, and they'd like cut you off and be like, no, you're not.
Don't
like
you
really
ever
serious.
say that about yourself.
You know, and it's like, I don't know. It's just fucking like.
Like, relax.
It's like, let me express myself how I want to fucking express myself. Like, I don't need this fucking... Oh, did I get hurt by the swords?
Yes. Which room you want to go in? Top or bottom?
I think we can make this saw do something.
Oh, like saw back and forth?
Oh my god, what if I push it? Oh yeah.
Oh.
Suck. Close. Oh my god, so much money!
That big deck?
Suck up all the money.
Oh my god. You're so turned around now. Get it all! No poorhouse for us. No siree.
Just wanted to drop by and say that 3D printed Ellie is awesome.
Thank you. Yeah.
So much. It was done by not me, but I printed it. People really want to see Yogan because we're losing a ton of money too or something. Bombing hard. Where at university? Yeah, in my college. This is what I'm talking about. As someone who went to college for Cal Arts with people super strong into far left ideology, I remember feeling alone and judged for being libertarian. It's like being closeted.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man, the story I was gonna tell, to make a video about it's not a long story, so I really don't, there's not much to tell, but it was just funny. There was like, there was some, I forget what it was. It was like some kind of, oh, so we this and then we have to find all the cards, I guess. We need a heart card now. What do you need? There was some kind of writing or oh god. There was some kind of writing or something, or someone was concerned about something, and or they were concerned about like the opiate epidemic or something at the time, and they were like, oh, they're only like, whenever you see someone worried about opiate epidemic, what that really translates to is them just not liking Asian people, and it's like,
Whoa.
yeah, and I was like,
Whoa.
and this is like, and I was just like, I was like, and the whole class is like, ha 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 ha, and I was like, you know, heroin's like really bad, right? And the teacher was the super deer in the headlights look, and and I'm just like shaking my head at them, and then they're like, oh, I think it's different. I was like, no, it's.
No.
And then someone was like, you can't smoke heroin, and I was like, yes, you can.
It's not recommended.
It's more often, it's like more known for being injected, but you 100% can. It's like, and then it's like a difference, like, and like just pure opiate is even stronger than heroin, I right? And then it's like something like the difference between like heroin and, or not, it's like crack and cocaine or whatever. It's a different, it's more different than that, but it's like the same. It's an opiate. It's like this from the same plant. It's not like. Alright. Chairs in my way. Having it. Why am I being. Come this way.
Money, though.
Ugh. It's like guy can't even be concerned about drug use in his community without that
Yeah, what the fuck is up with that? What's up with the pro druggies out there? Like, do you really want people's lives to be ruined? Alright, anyway.
Let these birds have money inside them.
I know.
Break them open.
Somebody's needing flashies in the room. Wow,
Oh, we gotta plunge this one. I don't.
Get plunged.
Easy for me to aim when I'm like sucking.
There's a secret lever somewhere.
Can we like do this?
Ah! It's a garbage can!
Oh, can you like? It's so weird to aim because you have to push a face button and then you have to aim with the right joystick. So you have to take your left hand off the left joystick to get the right joystick to aim. But yeah, the CEO of Disney was like doing this like he was doing this like thing. He was like, I want to like ask people's like permission for not being a better ally, or ask their forgiveness for not being a better ally. Oh, can we push it off the hook? Is that a thing? Oh, maybe.
I don't think so. But that's a smart idea.
Oh my god, it's like right. It should fall. I couldn't get it to even take a. Wait, what about this?
There we go.
As you do, just random lever to blow up a birdcage in the room.
Yeah.
I normally have a pull cord to explode
Is this
bird
the room
cages.
we were just in? I guess so.
Opiates are so, well, they're not. I don't think. I didn't even know opiates were supposed to be an inherently Asian thing. They're not anymore. But I believe, like, with the. There's like a Chinese labor migration at some point, and then those workers made opium dens popular. I don't even know what the history really is, because I only really learned about it from a liberal arts school, so it's not really going to be very accurate. And that history was just like white people bad, the end. I don't know.
Yeah, it just seems very counterproductive to say, like, if you're against a drug, it's only because you're racist. Like, what?
Yeah, I remember one of the aides who was taking care of my grandma.
Stop. Oh, you're the one doing it.
Oh, okay.
I already responded to get the money.
Can we push it the other way to do something else?
I guess you could kill me with it.
Sorry,
It's something else.
one of the aides that was taking care of my grandparents, their son, he died from, I think it was heroin or something. It was something crazy. Like, I don't think she knew that he was doing it, obviously, but it was just like, oh, there's a timer. And then that. Okay,
I
so
don't know what the purpose of that is.
what is it? What happens when I do this? Does it?
Just spat out money.
Oh, okay. That's it. I remember like my dad was like, so you know, just in like passing was like, who could be like pro, who could be for like drugs. Really, everyone should be working together to get hard drugs gone or whatever. And it's like, well,
That's how it should be, anyway.
so yeah, it's a weird. It's a
But everyone
weird
wants to fight
thing.
with each other instead of come together on something.
Oh, Pokewalk. Money. When you can't figure out a problem, at least random money will fall out of everywhere.
At least you'll get a better house. Alright, I guess just go into the next room? Oh, I need a key to go into the next room.
Yeah, honestly, I had forgotten that opiate... Like, I had forgotten that opiates even had a connection, like an Asian connection. It was like, that's like such archaic fucking knowledge.
Right. That would be the last thing I would be thinking
It's so
of,
funny.
too.
It's just so fucking funny that, like...
Wow.
Oh my god, I forgot. The other thing she said was like, ha ha ha, it's so crazy. Isn't it so crazy that someone would be demonizing something used for, like, pain relief? And it's like, whoa, what are you... You know, like, pain pills are, like, a real... like, people get addicted to that super easy.
People can get addicted to those, too.
Oh my god, my friend had a surgery, and they gave him those pills, and he was like, he was kind of against it, and they're like, you're going to be in a lot of pain, like, you're really going to need it. And then he said it was the scariest thing in his life was detoxing from those pills.
Well, I mean, just look at Jordan Peterson. He got, like, addicted to some pain medication.
Yeah. Oh my god. He, yeah, but my friend, like, he was on it for a week, and then he detoxed super hard and was, like, shivering and sweating, and, like, and I think they had him detox in the hospital or something. I don't even remember. Like, they pumped him full of fluids for it or something.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I don't know, but he was so scared.
Obviously, there's something we gotta do with this clock. I just can't.
There's a timer. Now, can we...
All it seems to do is move the bed.
Is there... What's that thing up there? Is that...
Oh, money. Oh, money.
Yay, money.
Yeah, money.
But yeah. Anyway, I was going to tell that story because it was kind of funny. I can't... But you can't verbally express how deer in the headlights her face was. Ugh. It was so funny. Just so dumb. What about that cord? Is that like something...
I don't know. Should I just be like flashing
I-
everywhere?
Did we change the gravity or something?
One would hope, but as far as I can tell, there's no gravity change switch.
Oh, wait. Look at this.
Wow.
Can you flash the light now? Let's see if there's a
Yeah, sure.
thingy there.
See if there's something under the bed.
But yeah, the Disney CEO is...
Aha!
The new Disney CEO is like super trash.
Oh, the previous one
Very
was
cheap.
too.
He's
Both bombs
the current-
are very bad.
the current guy. He fired a bunch of engineers, and it's like, wait a second, who's?
Yeah, now they have all these problems.
It's like,
with the
wait a
rides.
second, you fired all the engineers doing maintenance? Oh no. We went to a mini golf place and they had a maintenance book that
It's
explains.
his way of saving money.
Yeah, they had a maintenance book explaining
Easy.
how to fix different problems with like the mini golf course, right? And I was just thinking, is that what Disney has now? They just have like maintenance people taking care of everything? Because it used to be like engineers, people that understood how the ride worked. That would like have some. Oh. Sound really so great or good. James Lindsay's new channel discourses a ton of information about having an illustrated education system. Yeah.
Right.
Oh, hey, neighbor. I've never been in just ban opiates and take the pain like a man. I have no idea how
I
pain.
don't know how you would do that.
No, I just don't know how bad pain gets because I agree, right? But I don't know that I have. Oh, all right, I got a fish.
Alright, use it to crack this. The wood panels. I think? Maybe? I don't know. No.
Sad face.
Oh, you got
Oh.
another fish. Use it to break something else. Your choice.
Put it in the bathtub?
Sure, why not? Oh, just died. I don't know. Guys, what do you think we should use the fish on?
Can you plunger those points? Or is that... I think it's already open. Can I, like...
Whoa!
Can I just, like, let it go? I got a fish.
Probably like some secret to use the fish with.
Oh, start using your, like, reveal invisible thing power. Maybe there's, like, another fish, and then they can be friends.
Maybe.
How's things? Things are pretty solid. Got, got, like, stuff done.
Hey, you know, this is a pretty small room and I don't see anything.
Yeah. I don't know. It's been a while since Luigi has gotten into any, like, pipes or anything. I don't suppose I can, like, shove it back in the pipe.
No.
So I think it comes out of that pipe.
I say let's not worry about it right now. We got the key and that's the important thing. But we can always go back and see if we can solve that puzzle.
Huh?
It's quite fishy in there, if you know what I mean.
So the Ellie figures looks neat. Yeah, we've had them for a while.
Well, you know, we've been kind of talking about how we would go about selling figurines.
Yeah. At fairs and stuff, very easy. You just give it to
Well,
them.
it's easy to sell toys at fairs.
Oh. Yeah. I mean, they're pretty durable too.
Not that I think that they're gonna be like.
Oh, the ears would definitely snap though, right? Like the end times.
Yeah.
Like if you threw that thing down the stairs, the ears are gonna go, but everything else is super on there. And it's like, oh, it's pretty printable too. Oh, good, you got both. money. I'm afraid they're gonna like get away.
I know, right?
Oh no! One just shot into the ceiling. I think he's escaped.
Next time, go with the ghost.
But yeah, the reason we're talking about Disney is I have a book set in Disney, and
And naturally, like, it is not the right year for that.
yeah. So I like I'll like make posts about it on like Minds, and Minds isn't like super, you know, pedo friendly, I guess. So I don't know what the
That's a good thing.
I don't know what the like the terminology would be, or like. I think what are
They're
they?
not Disney fans.
Yeah, they're not. I don't know. Well, not. Yeah, I don't know. And I feel like most people just don't. I feel like most people just don't remember. Okay, so I'll flash it and then you go. I thought the thing was on the other side. Or are you gonna give them money? I think most people just don't know, like, they don't separate Disney the person from like the company.
The treasure is mine. Alright,
Should I think about happy things?
happy
Stop.
things
I have
like
to stop talking about
Ellie.
Disney. Yeah,
Yes,
Ellie
that's
figurines.
happy.
Hey, guys. Okay, so Trisha wants to print them in white and then paint them. Do you think we should do?
I think people would want them painted based on the poll that I've been doing
Oh, okay.
on my channel.
Did you tell them how bright the pink I have is, though?
Yeah, I mean, he's talking about the plastic,
Yes, I
not,
have
not paint.
such a bright pink. It's UV reactive, so like in the sun, it's like crazy. It's also you can shine if you have a club. You want to take your Ellie to the club, and you're gonna be under the black lights. You can also,
Yes, as you do.
as you do. Well, that's it. This whole thing is just. I'm not gonna. I really. Oh no.
Hey.
Money,
Hey.
play, and teeth.
Just in case you needed any.
So yeah, your Ellie figurine will glow when you take her down to the club.
No.
Trisha doesn't want her viewers to be cooler than her, so she doesn't want to print the.
Keeping the fluorescent fucking plastic from you.
All for herself.
Hey, it's Polter Pup. What's that? What's the point? You want to flash this?
You go for unpainted, so you could paint it yourself, I guess.
Yeah, that's what I assume most people maybe would have wanted, but that got like least amount of people saying that they wanted to. Oh, you know what? We probably have to take this thing over. Nice. Get it. Hell yeah, man. Look at that.
Thanks, dog. At least EGAD isn't talking to us.
Yeah, right.
Oh, quite a thing for the bathroom.
Yeah. What was the thought of decorating?
Wait a minute, that's not a real
That's
rubber
not a
ducky.
real wall. What's going on? What's going on over here? You know, I actually love that there's a lot of false walls on this level because it fits so
Going
well.
down.
Get him. Oh, holy nice.
Hard, I get it. Gold fish. Oh, mine's up there.
Anyway, guess you'll die.
It shoots your head off. You should do your thing on the wall, because one of them got away. Do your prism beam. Dark light. Your black light. And your black light will reveal the truth.
There we
Goop goop.
go. Goop goop doo doo.
There's one gold coin in that tank. You must shatter it. Oh, you actually needed help. Look at that. I like to think that Egad is yelling tips into the comm that Luigi has him on mute. Yeah.
That's what I would do.
Oh my god, I've been playing a little bit of Bannerlord, and every time I chop someone's head off, everyone disapproves of me executing lords.
Glad there's nothing missing.
Torture watching you just not pick up the
I picked up stuff.
the truth.
And the truth shall set you free.
So here's a question. Can you just... I guess I'm going this way.
Ooh. Ah. Huh? Whoa.
Gonna turn into a mean key cage.
The key is rebelling.
Oh.
Oh.
No. Oh.
No.
Oh, we got 2 votes for blank, Ellie's.
Hey. Well, I was gonna do multiple. That's the idea.
Yeah, it's not exactly a huge operation. Alright, so can I fire this at something? Like throw it in the cage, maybe?
Maybe?
Hey, wait. I gotta hold it. Why don't you shoot it with the other beam? The dark light thing? Yeah. That's why I'm the brains of this operation. Now we got another fish.
Oh yeah. Come here, fish.
The key is me. I am key.
I'm gonna shoot it through the hole. Ready?
I don't know. Just not in the right spot for this.
Command the locking. Bam! I did it.
Did it give you money?
Yeah, dude. Oh.
Yeah, anyway, it's not exactly like a massive operation. I can always just,
Yeah, because we're printing them ourselves. It's
yeah, you could just,
not too big of a deal, but
you know, you could just name a color, probably. Although my color selection is like not all encompassing.
I think people will mostly just want them painted in white and possibly in gold. Yeah.
Trisha really likes the idea of gold.
I like the idea of gold statues being like the fun limited edition version.
My mom is always like bending Trisha's ear around to her. She really likes Ellie, and she thinks like, oh, everyone's gonna like buy it at the fairs, and that's true. People do. Oh man, you just knocked the key out of me.
Nice.
Dan fan music when?
Wow.
Yeah, coming out with the next Dan Fan album.
Guess you haven't done anything music related in a while. Oh, what?
Hasn't really been much of a reason. Hey! Yeah.
This is so weird to aim. Oh wait,
Thanks for the hat.
I can flash with right from her, so I don't have to It's not as bad as the this thing.
Yeah. Well, I am very used to using A at this point. Here.
Huh?
You guys want to hear something wholesome? My cousin's oh, okay, so that's, what is that? Theoretically, if your cousin has a kid, isn't it? It's just like your cousin, right? But it's confusing, right? Because like my cousin marries someone, therefore the person they married is now my cousin, right? My cousin-in-law. And then if they have a kid, it's also my cousin, right? We need more. The system is.
We need more words for
The system
things.
is straining under this. So I'm like, it's my nephew, right? I call it my nephew, even though I guess theoretically, technically, it's not.
Uncle Adam.
Yeah, I'm Uncle Adam, and no one's gonna stop me.
Whoa.
Oh, can I flash the mirror to blind myself?
Thinking like a trooper.
Blind the brain stop, right? Oh, is there like a rabbit or something?
Oh, I already played with it.
So my cousin's husband was like, apparently he prays with my nephew before bed, and then, oh look, in the mirror there's a door.
Yeah. There's
And they pray for like different people, like his sister and whatever, and like.
Do you want to go no door or side door?
Oh, side door, perhaps. No, let's go low door. Let's go both
Yeah,
doors.
whatever you want.
I don't know.
I mean, like which first? We'll go to both doors.
My instinct is like, you don't go anywhere you're supposed to go because they might like not let you come back. But I think this game is like pretty good about just like letting you explore everywhere.
Oh no! I'm trapped! I'll never go back!
You,
Gosh! There we go.
ah, there you go. That's cute.
Hey.
Oh, I don't have to worry about aiming. I can just.
You
Can I
wanna keep
fly?
that?
You can't flash in here. I can suck though. Anyway, apparently he prayed for me, or apparently he prays for me like not like in like often.
Aww.
I know, right? Isn't that sweet?
That is the sweetest.
I've only seen him a couple times, but I give him the best gifts because I'm the cool.
Everyone wants to be cool.
But I am the cool.
Ah,
How did he just?
go back to the shadow realm. You really have to be precise with this aiming.
Fog me. Let's do it.
He's running away.
And aim at.
Man, this trash can's fast.
He does a fuckload of damage. 20 damage for a trash can. I've been like punched by mummies that do less damage.
Wow.
Nothing. Oh, no.
That would be pretty fun.
What are those
Like
nerds?
all that and
Yeah, I got him the coolest toys. I was like watching all those toy channels to make sure I got the right thing. I got him a Hot Wheels, like he likes Hot Wheels. I got him a Mario Hot Wheels thing with a piranha plant that doesn't require batteries. It's so wind up and then it like chomps on the track. And then and then for Easter, they came over here, and my cousin was like, "Oh, I told him that he could have another. If he came over here, he'd have another Easter egg hunt." And so my mom was like, "Oh yeah, okay, yeah. We'll get like some. Yeah, we'll set up another Easter egg hunt." And so my mom was like, "Oh, my mom's a dietitian, right? So it's like, doesn't want to put candy in the thing. She's like, "Oh, I got him dinosaur stickers." And I was like, "All right."
I see it.
We can work with this. We better get down for the money.
I've done every single gem besides
The money.
one.
The money.
I'm trying.
Let's go. I don't know. Did it disappear or is it just not there? Oh, how did I get? Oh, I'm on the stairs.
You're on the stairs.
Oh, coin.
Ah.
No, thumbs down. Oh, no, thumbs up.
This is
Seance room. Did someone
just suck up all this witchcraft nonsense, huh?
did someone here in chat get Little Witch Nabita? I don't know what that is. Oh yeah. That's what I was gonna say with the story. I already told the story, I guess. I 3D printed him like dragon egg models, and then I like put him around, and he was so excited when he found him. There's the regular eggs, right? But then I made a small egg that's like not like small, but it's like fist size, but it's like a dragon egg, right? It was just plain white because it was like I was testing the model, and then he like throws his whole like he like drops his whole egg basket and like tilts over to the side, and he just like both hands like falls to his knees to pick up the egg.
Big egg, yeah.
But then when he found the big egg, like I made a huge one that was the whole size. I did a whole as big as I could make it, just the bottom half, and then as big as I could make just the top half. It was a huge, like it was like a size of a vase, giant dragon egg. Just used like basically a whole spool, just like almost a kilogram of plastic. He was so pumped when he found that. And he just goes, "A dino egg!"
Aww, that's so cute.
My cousin was like, "What do you think? What kind of egg is that? What kind of egg do you think?" He's like, "Dino."
Dino. It's a dino.
Because she was saying it's a dragon egg or something. And I was like, "I think he thinks it's a dinosaur egg." And then she like asked him. Oh no. Is he weaker if he doesn't have his hand? I should get this. Are we friends? That's gonna be the new romance option. 3 chicks.
Oh
Babes.
man, Luigi and a ghost having a romance?
Yeah, it's a ghost. Luigi's ghost harem. Yeah, it was cute. He was so pumped to get his dino egg, and then my cousin was like, "What kind of dinosaur do you think is that an egg of?" And then he was like, "A T-Rex, right?" I'm like, yeah.
So he opened it up and there was a T-Rex.
No, it was a race car.
It should have been a missed opportunity, right?
Yeah, I guess.
But now he learned from that, and now he's printing little T-Rexes to put inside dinosaurs.
Yeah. I can't make them that tiny though. They don't like move that much if they're too tiny. I found some models of just that are like free to sell that are like dinosaurs, but they don't move. Just like the model of it. I think I'm gonna put those in the eggs to make it different. Cleaned up all stuffed bunnies. Cleaned. That's what you call. What a brand of cleaning. Just destroying the whole hotel with a vacuum. Wreaking havoc.
Gotta clean up this seance shit. There's no Satanism in my hotel. Oh, hello. This is spooky. Ah!
massacre.
Oh yeah.
Even his psionic projection is celebrating. Oh no. A coin escaped our notice.
Yeah, I guess so.
Hey, Trent.
Alright, we missed one room. Right?
So for his birthday, I made him for Christmas. I made him like a bunch of train tracks, like track after track after track. It's a giant bag full of this stuff. I made a giant ramp, right? And like, I don't know, his parents were like, "Well, it seems like too big of a ramp." I was like, "Shut the fuck up! You don't know what you're talking about. It has to be big." It's like, "You the cool uncle? I don't think so." I'll tell you when the ramp's too big, you old fogies.
Get him.
They're like, "Where are we gonna put all this?" Like, shut
Make room.
But yeah, this takes up so much room, the bag full of train parts. I want to dump that off on them. So, I wanted to give it to him for his birthday. His birthday was like in October, but we never, I don't know, what were we, sick with COVID or something? So, we need to go to the birthday party.
Turn the fan on.
We're like hammered. It's hard to tell which direction they're pulling.
Spooky.
So, we're in a hotel. How the fuck did we get like a pharaoh?
There's been a lot of weird shit.
Like, is that an actual pharaoh that they just like buried in the hotel to make it more
They
authentic?
kept the shrine and everything and all the sand. They just imported all the sand up into the...
Imagine staying on that floor. The medieval floor was like, yeah, this is awesome. We can stay on the medieval. Yeah, I can see myself staying. The Egypt one, it's like, why did they put so much sand in the hotel? Because I get the ghosts and stuff, but the sand isn't like related to the ghosts, is it? Because they have all these. So it must just have been a hotel that had sand in it. Does the hotel get destroyed at the end? Probably, right? Because you're saving all this money and then you get a new hotel afterwards.
Oh, it's a hotel you get afterwards?
I don't know.
You see, I thought Luigi was so broke he needed a new house. Because we did so poorly in the first game. And it just like assumes that you did
Canonical.
poorly. I mean, because it's so hard to do great in the first game, so you might as well assume that you did poorly.
Charge up.
As a wise man once said, oh yeah.
So goofy. I don't know what I'm gonna do for like Christmas. I kind of wanted to give him the all the train tracks for his birthday. Those pirate chests aren't bad, but I'd have to get more of the shiny bronze. I think it's an Overture filament too. I feel a little bad getting Overture because it's an American company, but they make it in China. So like I don't actually know that they have the most stringent of like chemical safety protocols. Like Dad was saying, like from his experience, like his experience working with like manufacturing in China, they the government will give them a certain amount of like toxic stuff they have to get rid of, and then they just like grind it off into all products. And that's why there was like poison in like baby formulas from China. It's because like they're just like intentionally trying to dispose of toxic waste by just putting small parts per billion into everything. And they just accidentally put too much into the baby formula, but
Very brilliant, huh?
yeah, I don't know. It's like, but when you're making toys for kids, it's kind of like if you know that they have done that in the past and they could do that again. It's like if you're out, even if it's like it's an American company, right? But then they're, you know, I don't know how much oversight they have because the filaments come with a sticker that says "Made in China." Even though, like, on their website, they have, like, Americans and videos, like, you know, packing it. It's like, there's still a Made in China sticker. I don't actually know how much... Yeah...
One would wish.
Ah, it's a
Oh
trap.
my god! Oh, we gotta fight him with the mirror.
They're behind us, though. Oh, we got him. Nice. Sure, the bronze is operating. But that coin.
No.
Yeah, I want to keep a good balance with like my videos. I don't want to have them all be like super duper bundles. Yeah. So I'm like thinking. I don't want to do like too many stories about my school. Although I should tell some of them, but like some of them are really short stories that are just like.
Some of them are so crazy that you
Yeah.
like have to tell them just to warn the public in general.
Yeah. Yeah, but I don't want to tell too many stories about my school. I want to like have it be a balance, but.
Guess I should go where that explanation is.
I think what a good story is. There's always a salad story.
Man.
Salad story's too intense though.
Salad story's good.
Salad story is my probably my best story.
Is there like any rhyme or reason to why the doors change?
Oh, is he going
Yeah,
into
they're
different
changing.
rooms? Ooh.
It changes every time, but I don't know if there's like
Here,
a
let's
pattern to it that I'm just not getting. I'm not very good at picking up patterns in general.
Hey, Matterhorn. How have you been doing? I guess it has been a little while since I've seen you.
Aha, I got it. Alright, so this is the place with the exclamation point. So I'm guessing this is our boss fight.
Our harem of Zatannas. Bellissimo. Oh, that's a story. Oh, that's a good. That's a story that'll at least take a while. And it's neither wholesome nor about my school.
Yeah, I like it already.
Let me write that down. Make a video.
Oh my god.
Is there nothing to reveal? Oh, it's just like dodge the stuff. I don't know if it'd be easier if I just didn't exist. Because when I'm like dodging stuff, I might confuse you.
There's all new stuff in there. What? Their hats protect them from being flashed.
Okay. So that's what you have to do. You have to flip them by getting close.
Gambit charge these cards.
This is quite difficult. Also, that sound is...
Yeah, it just makes it more difficult, yeah.
Can you jump over the cards they launch? Is that what they're expecting you to do? It also makes it harder because I feel like we already...
Lost as soon as
Yeah.
it goes down, yeah.
Well, no, because it feels like we got hit... Like, I don't know.
Oh, I can
You
knock
can
the
deflect
cards
them, yeah.
back, yeah.
Oh. Alright. Yeah, it's better to just die because I feel like it makes you feel like you didn't earn it if you get hit a bunch of times. Hope you had a good time in Orlando aside from catching the pox. Yeah. Yeah, we did we had a solid time.
Yeah, I think so.
We went to all Universal stuff.
Yeah.
It felt more... It just felt better than going to, like, Disney stuff. Oh, no. How are we back here? Oh, okay.
This is where we're supposed to be.
This is the boss fight room. Got it.
They just, like, teleport you to another dimension.
And Orlando, or Universal was cool. We went on this, like, super sick Spider-Man ride that was based on the comics. It was
man.
fucking so cool.
It was the fucking best ride
Oh my
ever.
god, that was awesome. My brother and his fiance, they waited for like 3-4 hours to go on the Avatar ride because a bunch of stuff broke down and Disney doesn't have engineers anymore to fix it. So it just went down and that was it. They couldn't fix it. So they were down on capacity and so they waited there for 4 hours or some shit.
Yet they won't wait like 30 minutes to go
And
on
then-
Spider-Man ride.
And then when they went, then after they got off the Spider, and we had been on that ride the previous time in like 2018 or whatever. We went to Disney.
Yeah, it's not good at it. It's like super network.
Well, that's what they flipped it back. Okay,
I didn't know that was possible.
and then I got shot. But yeah, after they went on the Spider-Man ride, they were like, that was better. My brother's fiance was like, oh, that was better than Avatar.
Yeah, and she didn't even get the full experience of it.
She didn't
They
even
didn't
get the
wait
full
in line,
experience.
they went on the single riders line, which is a waste.
Yeah.
You gotta go on the line. Because it has a whole cartoon they made specifically for the ride that you get to watch.
Yeah, the old cartoon that has like, you know, Jonah Jameson and whatever.
It's just hard.
Yeah, this is actually really difficult. I kind of can't imagine a kid doing this. I guess we're getting further into the game. Oh, can you knock it back? Oh, okay. So we don't want to knock. We want to knock those, but not until they're solidly over the thing.
I can't prevent them from shooting you when you do not want
So what do we do when we flip the hat? It seems like we're making progress. I just don't
It feels
know.
like we have to wait for all three of them to try encompassing and then do that. And then,
Oh, that. Suck that up. I forgot that I could just like reappear. And that sound is so...
I know, I hate it. I hate it just as much as you do. It's awful.
You probably hate the sound more than me.
These bitches need to give me some fucking help.
Oh, one of the hats has a bomb in it, so if you... It's the one on the right.
Flip the wrong hat. Yeah, that's kind of funny. I like that.
Oh, help. Oh.
Oh god fucking damn it!
As I said, I think Trisha hates the sound more than me.
Sorry, Greg.
Oh, Googie's scared. Oh, no.
In fear. No, just curl back into your little ball. It's not a little ball,
But it was cool. They had the old
Yeah, they had a whole comic section based on the like actual comics.
yeah.
Of
It was like
Marvel.
it was like I haven't seen Iceman looking like Iceman in like 10 million years. You know, where
Yeah,
it's like
right.
all the. That's such a cool design. And they had Miss Marvel,
Yeah, they had the original. Or,
the
well,
real Miss Marvel.
Yeah.
Fuck this. Like they like have some stretchy Indian girl saying that she's Miss Marvel, and then like. Now Miss Marvel is Captain. Fuck all that shit. That's not even like canon. That's trash. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, it's some weird fetishy fan fiction. So stupid. But yeah, the ride was cool. It was like the old cartoon, like done like the old cartoon. And Jonah Jameson is like the guy telling you what to do on the ride. He's like yelling
I
at you,
love the
like
plot of the ride
Yeah.
itself. It's
So-
so ridiculous and so fun.
they need you to get the scoop because
Yeah, you're riding in the Scoop-mobile, which is a
it's like a high tech.
it's a high-tech car that the press made so that they could get the best scoop.
And then they're showing you like the safety video, and like all the people in the cartoon are getting like hurt and like
Yeah, it's like, it's
injured.
totally safe, trust us.
And they're like, okay, so don't put your and then like someone's like a broken arm or something. It's like, don't put your arms outside of the ride. Like, and then they're like, here's it shows you like a test without the restraint, and then the people are like horribly injured.
Yeah, and you go through like the office of the Daily Bugle, and it's like covered with rewards that
Yeah.
J. Jonah Jameson gave to himself and stuff like that. It's,
Oh my god, I
It's
took a
so
picture.
good.
I took a picture of one of the posters, but it came out blurry.
yeah.
My only regret from that vacation is I didn't get a picture of one of the motivational posters, but it says like deadline, and it's just like, and it's just like mean like derogatory stuff about the workers that like they don't get their deadlines done quick enough. They had a whole award cabinet full of. Oh, I guess I took all the photos off my phone, but it was like to make room. But there was a whole like award cabinet full of like these like written by Jonah Jameson like to the employees, and they're all like, you know, super like dismissive, like because to this person because I guess they do something around here.
Yeah.
And then like one of them is to himself, and it's like because I'm the only one who understands deadlines in all caps around here.
Oh man.
It was so goofy. It was
So good.
great. But it was a whole episode
The
of the
ride itself was like super creative.
Yeah, like
It's
the
like they really put a lot of thought into that
like
one ride.
the Green Goblin throws the pumpkin bomb at you,
Yeah, and there's like a
and it was
real
like
little
it was like the real pumpkins, you know,
flamethrower.
like in the Spider-Man movie there were grenades or like
Right.
sci-fi things, but it was like a pumpkin with fire, and then it goes when it gets close to you.
Well, it wasn't the Green Goblin. It was the Hobgoblin.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah.
So he throws the pumpkin bomb, and then you can feel the heat turn up as it gets close, and then Spider-Man's like pulls away with a web, and
Yeah.
and then he
Throws
swings
it at a building,
and
then you see it on the side, like the flamethrower, actual. Like,
yeah. So it's
flamethrower
like
for the explosion goes off.
so all the rides have this big wraparound screen of 3D stuff, and then they're moving the car around through and transitioning you to different screens.
The Spider-Man one was definitely the best at doing it, though.
Yeah, very very
It was
seamlessly.
seamless. Yeah.
Some of the other rides, like the Harry Potter ones, are more obvious. But
Yeah.
when he swings the pumpkin off to the side, they actually had fire in, like, real fire. Like,
Yeah,
they
yeah.
had the gas fire spray.
And it's like when they electrocute your car, they have the flashing lights and they vibrate the car. And man, there's just so many cool parts of that ride, man. That is the best ride.
Carol Manvers. Yeah. True facts. I'm gonna use that.
Yeah. There are a couple, like, different rides that use that similar theme of, like, moving you around screens. None of them are really as good as the Spider-Man, though. They really just perfected it
Yeah.
with that one ride.
There
Like,
was
they
some-
have the Transformers.
That was
They had
fucking
the
crazy.
Harry
If you're a kid and you like Transformers, that is the most incredible experience of your life. That's got to be like a highlight in your existence. So you play. I used to make fun of Transformers movies. Those are the kids that like Transformers movies are gonna grow up to be like they're just like gonna have big muscles and hairy chests. They're gonna really like do well in life. It's so much more like dieseled than I realized. Even though it's for kids, so the ride is that you're riding in a Transformer that is going around during the events of some Megatron,
Yeah,
Optimus Prime show.
whatever
Yeah,
newest
whatever the
movie
fuck
is
is,
out.
yeah, whatever the fuck is going on. So like one of the evil Transformers will like interpose itself with you as you're like speeding along, and then the guy that you're in, the Transformer that you're inside, pulls, like, he does stuff with his arms. Like, you see the arms of your ride come out and like grab lampposts to turn you and stuff. But he pulls out a gun and shoots the other Transformer in the face like 6 times as you're doing a backflip over his head. It's crazy. Like the cart itself is like, oh man, if you were Mario, we wouldn't have had that problem.
Wow. Fuck.
Just got shot. Man, I got fucked up too.
This is crazy hard. Ugh. How do normal people do this?
Also, if you like Harry Potter, if you got some kids who like Harry Potter especially,
There's a lot of good stuff for kids who like Harry Potter.
Oh, yeah.
They really went all out with the Harry Potter sections.
yeah, it was pretty cool. Although, my brother sent me a picture later. There are discounted wands that look pretty, you know. But there are.
But do they do the magic?
They do the magic. Yeah, Brian sent me a picture where he found the thing, and it says like in parentheses like works with the interaction or whatever. It was $65.
That's better. That's better than what they were selling in the park.
Yes.
It's just like people who have been to the parks and we're like, okay, we're never going back. We better like resell this, see if we can get some of our money back.
So $65. So there's these little like It's copied from Disney. So Disney had a thing where you could go to some place in Magic Kingdom and you could get magic. So there's like Merlin or something from Sword in the Stone. You talk to Merlin, and then Merlin gives you like a magical cards or something like that. And you can go around the park, and there's different mirrors. And if you hold the thing that they give you, I think it's a card. It's just a piece of paper. You hold it, and it's free. But you hold it in front of the thing, and the mirror will turn into a TV, and then the TV will you'll do a magic spell or something. And it's like very primitive, but it's in all these different like shops and stuff. And we saw people doing it when we went there in like 2018. I remember it vaguely from when I was younger. There's all these little random not hidden, but sort of hidden spots, and then like every time you go to one of the spots, it'll tell you another spot or something. Or it'll give you a few options of places or something. Maybe they give you a map or whatever it was. I don't remember how the scavenger hunt works, but you somehow collect some kind of thing at each spot. They did a more advanced version at Universal with magic wands where you can cast
actually
spells.
have to do like the swish and flick thing.
Yeah, so you have to do the different directions, and oh my god, I've never been more anxious than watching a little girl trying to cast a spell, because there's like a zillion million people all like waiting right down this one spot, and she does it and it doesn't work right away, and I'm like, oh god, please work, oh my god, because like she like has this good posture and she's taking it so seriously.
Really hard. She's like trying to pronounce the magic words and everything.
She's yeah, oh my god, that girl made me so anxious because she did
it. She succeeded.
She's taking it so seriously, like magic is real, right? Yeah. And like her dad's like, just do it again. And then
just keep trying.
And she's like, it doesn't work the first time, and she's like, no. And then she does it again, and it doesn't work, and then the dad's like, just like this, and then like this, big motion, and then she does it, spell works. I'm like, oh thank god. And it it does things in the park. The one that she was doing, it was pouring water. Yeah. It was like making it rain in a spot.
They give you like this
a map.
Yeah, this map to show you where all the spots are where you can cast the spells. And they all do fairly different creative things. So they did put a lot of thought into it, but the wands are way overpriced.
So my brother found the discount $65 wands, but that's like hidden shit. Most of the wands you see everywhere are
like $100 to $400.
Yes.
They were super.
Most of the ones that I found around the park it had $200 range and a $300 range. So $200 is if you want to be Lupin or Severus Black or
the replica ones.
Was it Severus Snape and was it Lucius Black or
no? It's
Sirius Black. Sirius Black. All the like B characters, like Bellatrix Lestrange or whatever. But if you want the Elder Wand, $300.
Yeah, right. If you want the strongest,
it looks so ugly.
You can get it for $300.
The Elder Wand is the most hideous wand I've ever seen.
It is. It's just a stick with a bunch of balls on it.
Yeah, it's like.
Who would want that?
Just
give me the one with the fucking snake.
Yeah, there's just so many cooler wands.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, if you want Harry Potter's wand, $300. Oh my god, and you know that the kids are gonna want it so bad.
Of course, the one with their favorite character.
Oh my god.
The poor parents are gonna be like, oh god. We did see a lot of kids with the wands though, so they must have been like, oh, we're on vacation.
I can just imagine myself as a little kid breaking the wand and then crying.
Yeah, because you know it's worth so much.
And then being like, no, I don't want another one. Like, no, it's costing much.
Too much. Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's just such a stress to add on to
charging
vacation.
$300 fucking dollars for something that isn't like a game console seems fucking crazy to me. It's just like, oh.
Yeah, I figure the reason why it's so high is because they're like banking on the idea that a lot of adults will be coming and they'll be willing to spend the money for replica wands, but still.
You know, you could be right, Matterhorn. She might have been a Ravenclaw because she was not a Gryffindor and she was not a Slytherin, and I don't know what the other ones look like. Because
Ravenclaw and Hufflepuff?
Yeah, it's just whatever it is. But yeah, she had a cloak that wasn't Gryffindor, and it wasn't Slytherin, so I don't know. Well. So she could have been a Ravenclaw and been very, studious or whatever.
Maybe.
But, it's not, what the fuck, $300, 300 USD for a wand, better be solid gold, Bluetooth, and vibrate. So
vibrate.
It might have Bluetooth. I think that's how it works. I think they're Bluetooth wands. That's how it gets it to do the spells.
Right.
Yeah.
Something like that. I don't know the magic behind it.
Go to the Lost and here's a tip. Go to the Lost and Found and say
Say
you
that
lost
you
a
lost your
specific kind of
wand.
wand like a month ago or so. They have tons of them there. All right,
That is, that's pretty good.
hooking us up. They would have loved this remote I saw a while back. It was a wand and yes, movements did the volume, etc. That would be pretty fun, I think.
Well, anyway.
We didn't do the Velocicoaster.
No, it had the same seats as the Rip Rocket.
Whatever
Is that what
the
it's called?
whatever
Yeah.
the Universal version of the Rock and Roller Coaster.
I think it was called Rip Rocket.
That
The Hollywood Rip Rocket or whatever.
yeah, the
We need to. I mean, I liked the roller coaster, but the seats were not very comfortable for being jerked around like that. And I figured that the Velocicoaster would be the same, so we didn't bother going on it.
like the yeah. So we went on. So yeah, Trisha got her head bopped around a little bit on the.
Well, it was mostly like my neck.
Yeah,
from,
neck, yeah.
Because I'm trying to hold my head back, but it's hard because
I
I'm
held-
not a strong person.
I held my
and-
neck back. I had a headache afterwards because the seats are very hard.
Yeah.
So it's it. Anyway, the reason I didn't want to go on another roller coaster with the same seats is because when I went on that thing, I pulled the things down and it clicked, and then but just once, right? And like I know that each click is a little metal nub, so it's just one tiny piece of metal is keeping me alive. And then the ride was really poorly engineered, so you're getting pressed up against the seat, against the restraint. So it's like it's not well balanced. So you don't stay in the seat. It's like forcing you against the restraints all the
also,
time.
Like, slightly surprised. Usually, when you go on rides that like do the upside down loop-de-loops, they have like a restraint over your shoulders. They just had the one on your lap, and that was it. And you just hold on to the bar. You know what I mean?
It was kind of over our chest. Yeah,
It's
it was.
like-
It was over. It was not.
It wasn't over the shoulders. It's the pull-down ones that I'm talking about.
I guess it wasn't pressed up against our shoulders, but it came down from above, right?
What did?
The Rock and Roller Coaster Universal Edition.
Clicked like that.
Was
You
it
were
really?
just holding, yeah, you were just holding onto the bar on your lap.
Yeah,
They
I
didn't
guess
have
so.
the over the shoulder. On the Hulk ride, they had the over the shoulder one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Such a long wait though, and I don't really like roller coasters that much.
Although I gotta say, like, I mean,
I offered to wait online for
the
it, though.
Hagrid's motorbike ride, they just had like
That was
a
awesome,
lap
yeah.
restraint and like handlebars, but like that felt really secure.
Mhm.
I don't know what they did to those seats, but
Yeah.
they really do a good job of making
Yeah.
it feel secure.
So the Hagrid's motorbike thing is like a real roller coaster. They don't do the 3D screens,
Yes.
and that one was so. You could have put
that
a
one was
couple.
probably the best.
Yeah, you could have put a cup of water on the seat and it wouldn't have spilled. It was like super secure. I didn't feel myself pressed against the restraints at all. So it was like nice because the restraint should be a backup plan, not like a like you if it breaks if this at any time
the
is not
sole
working.
thing keeping
Yeah.
you alive.
I don't like I don't like being put in that much danger.
Just for the most part on a roller coaster, the force itself should be pressing you against the seat.
Yes. Also, like whenever I went to Disney, I was like, oh, it's completely safe. They have engineers, all the safety stuff. But now Disney's like, yeah, we don't need safety people. We'll fire all them. Then all the Skyliner crashes and stuff. And it's like, oh boy. And then Universal, I can only assume is cheaper than Disney. So
Oh yeah, it's
yeah,
cheap. We got a really good deal on Universal.
yeah, I can't imagine trusting Universal safety people with my life.
Right.
It's like, I know. So you're thinking you don't want to do the boss fight?
I'm pretty tired. It's pretty late,
Okay.
and I don't think this boss is just like pretty hard. And I'm thinking if I beat this boss with you, it'll probably be when I'm fully awake.
Alright, next time we will defeat Luigi Ninja. I swear we will play Infernal. It's just that we didn't have a good setup for it. I didn't expect anyone to even vote for it. I was
Yeah,
joking.
he put it up there as a joke, and then people actually wanted to see it.
As I was typing it in, I was like laughing. Yeah, but we will definitely play Extreme 666 Infernal super super edgy boy game.
You can also request some games for us, guys, if you
Oh,
have
yeah.
any in mind.
Someone requested God, what's it called? Dragon's Dogma. I would play Dragon's Dogma. However, I have to play it a bit on my own to make sure I know where the fuck I am. Because I was previously stuck at this like timed like court quest that was some kind of fucking nightmare. It was so boring. You had to get evidence or something, and then you had to sneak into the jail. Oh my god, I wanted to die. And then I kept on like stopping playing the game and like leaving it for months and going back and then going back to that quest and being like, oh, how the fuck do I do this? You know, I don't want to play this game. Or like, I don't want to do this quest. I'm gonna go kill the Cyclops again. Hopefully it respawned.
Right.
And then like, you know, and then I just would do that over and over again over the course of a few years. So I feel like I've been on that quest for like centuries. And then the last time I played, I think I beat the quest, but I don't know. And then after I was done with the quest, I was like, fucking just, I don't even want to play this piece of shit game. Just don't. I hated that quest. It was like, you're supposed to sneak around the jail, and you can imagine the stealth system in an action game is like, ugh. Yeah. If there's gonna be a stealth section, make it like not exist. I don't mind. I don't mind like stealth. It's just that the game kind of has to be like ready for it, or be an RPG where like you're putting points into it to just basically cheat, like Skyrim or Oblivion or whatever.
Yeah, I gotta eat.
You got stuck in Dragon's Dogma a bunch of times. Oh man, yeah. When I was making the stream title, I was like, must restrain from making election reference.
I thought you should have just went all in with it.
Yeah.
Your vote doesn't matter.
Ultimate Betrayal 2020 edition, or whatever the election was. But yeah, we'll play Infernal. I'm shocked and my heart is warmed that people want to see Infernal. I wonder if there's even like a playthrough on YouTube. There probably is. But it's like such a fucking pain in the ass to get running. And it only works on Trisha's computer and no one knows why. It'll never Trisha, we have to play it soon, right? Because there's gonna be like a new game that comes out, right? And then it's gonna be like, oh, the game doesn't work, I have to download a new driver or whatever. And then it's like, oh no. The new driver's gonna break it again. Because there's like people who post, like if you can find the Steam forums, right, for the game, I think you have to type in the URL directly because it's not like indexed, like you can't search the game anymore because it's such a broken piece of shit. They don't want anyone buying it, and you can't buy it anymore. But I can still download it. It's still like in their library and back on the back end. If you look at the community posts, all of them are related to getting the game running. And everyone will post, there's so many solutions, and they're all different. And so, and people will post very specific specs and the exact update of drivers that they're on that it works. And it's like just some kind of nightmare. You have to roll back like drivers to weird versions, and then you have to change like all this like stupid shit. And people have like very specific graphics card brands that will work with it and stuff. It's just like, oh my god, what a fucking nightmare. You like whenever I launch it, for the most part, right, it just says source something SDK not installed, please reinstall the game, blah blah blah. It just won't work. But one time I launched it as a joke when we were just like we were looking for something to play, and I launched it and it went to the main menu, and I was like, what the fuck? Oh, and like Trisha didn't understand the significance of it actually opening.
I was just like looking at you. You're like,
but it was in the wrong resolution, and there was no way of changing the resolution. Right? I tried the changing. You know when you can like go into properties, and then it's like you can do launch code, so you do -W to open it in a window. I tried that, did not work. It wouldn't take any of those codes that you type into that like little bar. So I was just like going blind, trying to navigate my mouse over to where I thought settings would be, and then change the resolution. And I finally found the resolution and lowered it because I watched someone else play the game. I looked through all these like playthroughs to find someone going through the settings, so I could see what the settings menu looks like, so that I could like map it out in my head.
All of this work just to play it.
So I would hover over one button, and then I'd look at how far it was on their screen, and then I'd like kind of like in my mind use the force to select the resolution. And I finally lowered the resolution so I could see things. And I start the game, and it's playing at like literally 1 frame every like 10 seconds or something. It was like, it was unplayable, right? It was like this laggy piece of shit. It just wouldn't run, so I just like closed it. But I moved. I did try to beat the first level, but it was a nightmare. So I just like I played a little bit after like working for like a half an hour to try and change the resolution. But Trish's computer, for no fucking reason, runs the game fine. No, I don't know how. So it is a very rare game. It was made for like Windows XP. It's like this ancient piece of shit. But yeah. Yeah, you've never heard of it? Yeah. It's like
Yeah, it makes sense.
it makes sense. You can't even buy it anymore. I think you'd have to find a physical copy. I don't know. Like
Well,
no
it's
one
on Steam, right? So...
Yeah, like some of these games, enough people like it, and then it gets like GOG will like release it and make it work. Not this game. No one gives a shit.
No.
This is like some.
It definitely doesn't work on Steam, and everyone's complaining about it in like reviews.
Yeah.
But you know,
This is some like edgy Sasuke, like kind of, early 2000s, like, new metal, super cool, like what's that guy? Was it Slipknot? Kind of that kind of like sort of era, and I love it. I think it's fantastic. When I owned the game initially, I never beat it because my computer was so shitty. We had an old Windows. It was like the family computer. It was just like this random XP computer, and I don't even think the game was on consoles. So, but it was cool. So,
yeah.
maybe it was on Xbox. Maybe that's where I saw it first. Friends Xbox. But anyway.
Once I get my desk, we can certainly figure out a playthrough of that.
Oh, you like edgy Sasuke? Yeah. My that's like a very common descriptor for like me and my friends. It's like to describe something. It's like, yeah, it's some edgy Sasuke. Like that's the edgy Sasuke option. It's edgy Sasuke. This. It's funny whenever like you meet like new people and then you hear their vernacular. Sometimes it'll be like really like something they'll say is like hilarious, and it's just like we were like going out to dinner with someone, and then they were like driving, and there was these like super young girls that were dressed very sluttily, and then like middle school girls that were like dressed like like very slutty, and then she was like, these fucking prostitutes. I was like,
yeah,
I was like,
it's a
whoa.
very funny term.
I was like, what the fuck is that term?
I started using it after that.
That's a good one. I just never heard it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, thank you guys so much for hanging out. It has been a pleasure. Yeah. Catch you guys hopefully tomorrow. Maybe, yes?
Maybe.
Yeah. We'll beat the Zatannas.